So, we had another video, but just wanted to come on and talk about something that is sort of happening in my space right now. So I'm living in a situation where I live in a duplex, one side of a duplex where there are other people renting other rooms, and I don't even know how much to say here. I'm friends with them, and that's pretty cool. We get along. I have never been very good at doing dishes, and I get them done. I just don't necessarily do them when everybody else wants them done. And that's the same. It's similar for a lot of different chores. I'll do them. I just don't necessarily do them when other people want them done. So it's something that I'm working on. Yeah, so I don't really want to. It's not the greatest place to be doing this, I guess, but it's fine. I'm just waiting for that to finish happening. So yeah, the situation I'm in is it's a difficult one. There's lots of stress surrounding the living situation. We're not on the greatest terms with the landlord, and it's just a mess. We don't actually have, none of us have a lease. And the landlord doesn't actually know most of us who live in the house. He just knows one person, and we pay all the bills through her, and rent through her and stuff like that. And it's a lot of responsibility for my friend, and it's unfair for the landlord to ask for it, and she ends up taking a lot of stuff on herself, and I could help out more with that, and I'm trying. I have offered certain things, and we're trying to get through a certain situation with the landlord. He because he's been absent and negligent and has left filling vacancies to the woman in the house who's my friend, who's taking everything on. He left that to her, and that's not her responsibility, and it was difficult to keep things fully occupied during COVID. Again, not her responsibility. Since that, he is taking some actions, and I am attempting to help with that. But also, because of the way the situation has been in the house, she's done a lot. I mean, she's pretty much taken it upon herself to do a lot of the cleaning and just a lot of the around the house stuff, and that's just been the way it's been for a number of years because she's lived here for so long, and I moved in last year, and I could be more useful, and I can be absent-minded, and I sometimes allow that to be an excuse for things that I shouldn't, and I'm feeling kind of bad about it. And sorry, there's something in my eye now. So I was just talking to her, and she was expressing some frustration, and I was kind of obviously paying attention to what she was saying, and not saying much in response, because I was observing my own emotional reaction to what she was saying and to the whole situation. There's been like a crescendo of stress here in the past few days. There's been a lot of cleaning activity that I have not been a part of, and I have felt guilty about that. Let's just put that out there. I should have helped more, and I feel guilty for not. And I'm beginning to feel resentful, but not because of anybody else, because of my own thing, because I was feeling bad about myself. So I was starting to feel resentful towards others because of the inactions I was taking that were highlighting my inadequacies. So good. Okay, I'm figuring this out because there's an yucky feeling going on. So yeah, let's just kind of do some ego throwing away and be upfront. I haven't been doing what I should be doing, and when that got highlighted because other people are doing what they should be doing, I felt threatened and resentful, and that's completely on me. And the way to go about dealing with that is to apologize and to take actions that will actually demonstrate repentance, right? And this isn't an excuse. I do try. I do try. I just let things go longer than other people want them to go. So that when I go to do the dishes, or when I go to take the trash out or bring the trash in, it's already been done. But, to be fair, I do go to do it. It's just been done already. But, also to be fair, it takes me a long time. And I'm being inconsiderate. I have been inconsiderate, and I don't like that I've been inconsiderate, and therefore that threatens my identity because I don't like to consider myself an inconsiderate person. I don't like to think of this. That's not how I want to think of myself, and knowing that I have been inconsiderate makes me very uncomfortable and stokes up resentment, but it's really resentment towards myself, even though I am directing it towards others. And it's not a nice feeling, it's an ugly feeling. So that's that. So what I can do in this case is just go apologize, which I've already texted one apology, but I want to do it in person. I just don't want to barge in on anybody or step on anybody right now. You know, people are a little stressed out, and I don't want to stress them further by inserting myself in a space or a moment where it is unwanted. So I've texted and said, hey, when you get a chance, I want to say this to you in person, but I'm sorry. Sorry is great, guys. Sorry is a good thing. Sorry can make you feel better. It really can. But it's funny because I notice a lot. I have this idea of myself as a good person, and any time that is threatened, I get very like that. I get tense, and I do want to point fingers and blame others, but that's not a good thing. And then when I do realize that, I have to apologize, I'm like, yes, good for you. You're such a good person. So humble. So that's what I'm doing right now, which amuses me, but okay. I'm just going to have to set reminders for myself. I have so many reminders set on my phone. This is the problem. I have so many reminders set that like I end up not paying attention to them because it's like every hour I've got something like, hey, pay attention to this. So I'm just going to have to find a way to remember to bring the trash in once the trash truck has come by, because it still hasn't come by. I went downstairs to bring it in, but the recycling things were already brought in. Yeah. I'm excited to move into another space, and have my own space and have it be nice and clean, where I can focus and get things done, bring my life back to where I want it to be. And I don't want to leave this place without feeling I have learned all that I can, and I have worked on myself enough, to the point such that I've learned what I can. I've learned and taken with me all the good things that I can. There's a lot that I want to accomplish while I'm still here, which will help me in the whole I can't wait to get out of here thing. While I'm waiting for that to happen, it is good for my Shakti to stay here and eat crow when I make a mistake and do better by other people, respect others, accept others, accept the situation, and be a better person. I feel that though the situation here, living here, is a difficult one, it's a good thing that it is, because I can learn and be a better person through it. So I feel that that is what I need to accomplish. Of course, it's always being a better person is an evolving thing. It's not, you don't accomplish it, you just, move along. So that is what I'm going to do. So, even though I feel the situation isn't great, isn't my favorite, and I have hit a place where I have to recalibrate and apologize and be I want to be a more patient and understanding person, someone who's compassionate and considerate, and that is something I am working on and will work on for the remainder of the time that I'm here. And I'll feel much better about myself if I do that. So I can be grateful for the situation. I can be grateful for everything that's going on, which means that we can all choose always to have a grateful day.